Well, welcome to the rebroadcast of 29 Days of Love with yours truly, Dr. Sabrina. Hey, Charming Delights. Thank you for joining. Thank you for those hearts. Thank you for joining me this evening. This night is our last night. Oh, my goodness. It has been 29 days of education, of revelation, of just getting some clarity on this thing we call love. And so tonight we're going to end with some tips and tools and strategies on self-love. Hey, Deborah. Hey, sister, soror. Thank you for joining. Tap that screen. Give me some hearts. Tap that screen. Thank you. I see you. We are going to go right in because I think, you're going to miss the 29 days. Oh, well, you know what you all can do is you can give me some suggestions of what things we might cover next. I am going to do something in April. Spring forth into something. I think I'm going to do that for April. So you can text me or email me some suggestions. I would love them because, I just kind of go with the flow and I really want to know from you what issues you want to have covered. And we're going to be doing some exciting things this year. I was over in Flint today. I met with some amazing people, and so we're going to be doing a event up in Flint for the parents there, the mothers, and that is a area of mine that I really want to help mothers, especially single mothers who are dealing with challenges, especially the Flint Challenge. But stay tuned for that. Make sure that you follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Facebook. We'll have that information out for you. But I'm going to go in on self-supporting attitudes and behaviors tonight, and I have a lot of them, so I'm going to go fast, and we may go a little over tonight, but it's important that you know all of them. First, reaffirming past accomplishments. Sometimes we'll have an accomplishment and we'll put it in our back of our head and we never revisit it. We never pump ourselves up with it. Spend some time and smell the roses that you planted in gardens in the past. So reaffirm past accomplishments. That'll help to uplift you, to make you understand that yes, you can do it, as they say. Number 2, routinely examine your circle of friends. Because see, just because they started out as a friend, they may no longer be showing themselves friendly. And because it's your circle, you determine who's in it. Number 3, do a realistic self-examination. Because I really believe if you don't check yourself, you'll wreck yourself. And so be honest with yourself about things you need to deal with, to heal from, forgive, all of that. So routinely do an examination of self. The number 4 is surround yourself with quality people. You determine what quality is. You determine what things you want to have in your life. If you know people who are negative Nancy's or negative Nates, or just who aren't positive, who are always downing you, who are always saying something negative to you, would you really consider that quality? Or if their mindset is not at the level of consciousness of where you are or where you're planning to go, you need to surround yourself with people who are where you want to go instead of people who are beneath you or who think small and who are not open to the possibility of thinking and experiencing bigger. Number 5, ask for help before, during, and after a crisis. This is huge because so many of us who are helpers, who are givers, who are always pouring into other people, we don't know how to ask for help. We have to learn how to ask for help because we absolutely need it. And that's a healthy place to be. Not begging, not always asking for help, but when you're in a crisis and you need help, ask for it. That's what people are here for. Number 6, let go of past mistakes, issues. Basically, get rid of the baggage. Stop looking back at the negativity from the past. Stop looking back at the stuff you didn't do. Stop looking back at the stuff you did do that wasn't right and beating up on yourself. When you let it go, you free yourself to be open to newness. Then number 7, Work to identify and then overcome any fears or doubts that you have. Think about what you would do if you wasn't afraid to. Think about what you would do, what you would step out on if you didn't doubt that you could really make this happen. Move that doubt. I always say you can have fear, but move anyway. You can have doubt, but move anyway. So keep moving, keep pressing towards the mark of the high call of God. Press towards that goal that you have. And make your goals big. I used to hear someone say, take small little bitty steps. And small little bitty steps are good, but the word tells me that he will do exceedingly abundantly above all that we can ask or think. So I'm thinking big. Join me. Then number 8, accept responsibility for your own behavior. Stop making excuses. Stop blaming other people. If you did it, say you did it so that you can heal from it and forgive yourself and move on, because people can't hold you down in a situation where you know what you've done, you've owned what you've done, and you're ready to move forward. I have to say, I'm going to give a shout out to Christine Beatty. I love the fact that she's talking about her issues, what she's done, and she's not letting that keep her down. People can't throw something up in your face if you done threw it out there already. And then number 9, reward yourselves in healthy ways. It doesn't always have to be Ben & Jerry's. It doesn't always have to be the butter cake at Kona Grill. But you can reward yourself in healthy ways. Find different things to do. Maybe go and treat yourself to a full body massage with those hot rocks. Ooh, that's so good. But find ways to reward yourself when you've done things and you set goals for yourself and you achieve them. Reward yourself. Then number 10, create and then use support groups. I have a really good girlfriend. She says that she has her front row. She has her sister circle, her love circle. Those women, those people that you surround yourself with, that when things are going on, you go to the counsel. You're supposed to have good counsel. You can't make all the decisions on your own. You need to have people who will talk some sense into you, who will coach you through, who will talk you down off the ledge, all of that. You need to have that. So create it and then use it. And then be able to adapt to change, because the one thing I can guarantee you that's going to happen is change. So most people don't like change, but in order to absolutely deal with life, you have to gird up and be ready and adapt to change. Then number 12, be supportive and trusting of others. God works through people. And if you distrust everybody that comes your way, he could send you a blessing, but you don't see it because you're not paying attention to the package. You're just looking at just the package. You're not really looking at the heart of the person or what the person is offering or what God is saying in your gut about what to do. So sometimes we've been damaged, we've been hurt, so we're so guarded that God can't get the blessing to us because we got the fence all the way up. Jesus can be the fence all around you. He got you, but he absolutely needs you to let some people in. So be supportive and then trusting of others. And then value, number 13, value your own voice, your own opinion. It's one thing to have counsel. That's a wonderful thing. But it's also important to pay attention to that gut that tells you, yes, go that way, or no, don't do that. And everybody around you could be saying, no, no, no. But if God is saying yes, the Holy Spirit is telling you yes, trust that. Stand on that. Because sometimes other people don't see it. They didn't get the vision. You did. God gave it to you. The number 14 is be attentive to yourself. Pay attention to your body. Pay attention to those little things that may be going on, that you may not be feeling too well. You may have a little backache or whatever, but pay attention to yourself. Then number 15, use conflict to promote change. Because you're going to have conflict. But conflict doesn't have to control you. You make sure you control it. In the midst of a conflict, it gives you the opportunity to kind of decipher some things, to look at things different, to be innovative, to be creative. And you can promote change through conflict. Then number 16, only got a few more. Be a participant as well as an observer. So you want to sit in both seats. Sometimes you want to jump in and have something to say, but sometimes it's best to sit back and pay attention and observe so that you get a good lay of the land. You get some understanding, because with listening do you learn, not when you're talking. And then number 17, take control of your mental, physical, and spiritual health. Yes, most times we talk about physical health, but mental health is just as important. What things do you do to calm yourself down? What things do you do to make sure your stress is under control? What things do you do to get your emotions in check? Do you know your emotional IQ? There is an emotional IQ. You can email me and I will send you an emotional IQ test. Find out what they are. And then your spiritual self. There's spiritual examinations that you can take too. Feel free to email me at Sabrina@SabrinaJackson.com and I'll get those out to you. And then number 19 is master your relationships to people, places, and things. Don't you know that people are so connected sometimes with things that they don't even allow people to be in the space, that you getting to the point that the place and the thing is more important than the people? You make sure that you master the control of all of those and don't let them master you. So that is our 29 days of love. Yay, 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 yay. Thank you for joining me for these 29 days. I'm really hopeful that something said was helpful, that it helped you, it gave you some insight, it helped you to think about yourself, maybe what things you need to do differently or what things you need to keep doing. I really appreciate you for joining me, and please send me some suggestions on what we can cover in April. I'm going to take off in March, but April I may come back with another challenge. So would love to hear from you, beloved. Please feel free to check me out or email me at Sabrina@SabrinaJackson.com or on my website, SabrinaJackson.com. I love you, and I've loved these 29 days. And you can go to YouTube, Sabrina Jackson, and see them all. They're all there. Love you.